Hey guys, it's RealRadman here, back at it again with another video, and today I'll be talking about Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Golden State Warriors. And if you watched my previous video, I did make a prediction for Game 6, and I predicted that Oklahoma City would win. But if Golden State won, then there would be no Game 7. It would already be over, in my opinion, because Golden State would go back to the Bay Area and win Game 7. I'm just going to give my thoughts on Game 6 a little bit, tell you guys what I saw, and then also give my prediction for Game 7, even though I already did pretty much, because I think you guys know who won. So let's get into it. So the Golden State Warriors won tonight. They came back unbelievably, honestly. They were down the entire game. But Klay Thompson kept them afloat with a record 11 threes, and it was insane. Steph Curry finally woke up, and he came alive at the end of the game to close the deal to help out his splash brother over there. On Oklahoma City side, you had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Steven Adams, and Andre Robertson doing their part. Westbrook had 28, Durant had 29. But Durant went 10 of 31, and Westbrook went 10 of 27 from the field. So obviously their field goal percentages were not very good. They combined missed a total of 38 shots in probably the biggest game of their lives. And that was very disappointing to see, because I thought they would close it out tonight. I thought they matured definitely from the regular season and giving up their fourth quarter leads, but they didn't, and their defense lacked at the end, and they didn't make any shots on the offensive end. They started to play hero ball in the last 5 minutes. With 5 minutes to go, they had a 6-point lead, but they committed 5 turnovers in the last 5 minutes of the game, which was very upsetting, honestly, and couldn't do the job. Russell Westbrook turned into a turnover machine at the end of the game. Kevin Durant choked. I hate to use that word, but the Oklahoma City Thunder, their superstars, they choked. They converted into hero ball, while Steph Curry and Klay Thompson decided to rip their souls out of their bodies, and it was something special to watch. The game was amazing. The crowd, the energy in the building was insane from the start of the game. From the beginning of the game, you could see that Oklahoma City Thunder was energized. I think it was the first possession. They had like 3 offensive rebounds or 4 offensive rebounds, something like that, on the first possession of the game. It was crazy. And Steph Curry went 0 for 3. That's how he started the first quarter. He didn't score a point until the second quarter, so it was all looking pretty good for Oklahoma City, but credit to the Golden State Warriors, they stayed in the game. They did what Oklahoma City did in Game 5 for the first 3 quarters, which is stay in the game. The thing is, when you leave Golden State in the game, they have the shooters that they have, you can easily come back from any deficit. And even though they were down around 5 to 10 points the entire game, it felt so much closer than that. It felt like a 2-point game the entire time. Heading into the fourth quarter, like I said, it was a choke job. I hate using that word again, but the Oklahoma City Thunder choked. They were moving the ball very well before. Yes, they took some hero shots between Durant and Westbrook, but at the end of the game, it was all hero ball. It was isolation for Durant on the corner with 4 guys sitting and watching at him, and they made nothing. Steph Curry was able to make a couple threes at the end of the game, but Klay Thompson, definitely the MVP of the game today for the Golden State Warriors, keeping them alive with 11 three-pointers, and it was amazing to watch. He just let it fly, and it definitely was working for him. Draymond Green had another subpar game, in my opinion. He did have 14 points with 12 rebounds. Yes, that is a double-double, but his impact on the floor didn't look like that much, as it usually is. So for Game 7, even though I still think Golden State will win Game 7 no matter what, just for Game 7, let's make sure Draymond Green gets back on track in case they win and get prepared for Cleveland in the finals. Game 7, like I said, I don't expect much. I expect a Golden State runaway. Honestly, I think OKC will not live this down. They will lose Game 7, in my opinion, and it will haunt them forever. this team will not be able to get over. They might be able to get over the hump and might be able to beat Golden State next year or the year after that, but they will never forget this series that they gave up after a 3-1 lead, and not just any 3-1 lead. They demolished Golden State in games 3 and 4, and right now it's all down to one game, and I'll give Oklahoma City maybe 5% chance, but if they pull it out, I was wrong on my last video. I said Golden State would lose Game 6. Let's see if I'm wrong on Game 7, but I don't see any way that Golden State will let this slip. The defending NBA champions, they have the momentum now. Steph Curry definitely in the second half looked a lot more explosive than he did in the first half. The first half he was just kind of running around the screens. The second half he was exploding, and he was getting his shots off as well. So that is my take on Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Guys, if you would like to comment below and tell me your thoughts, I'd love to respond. Love to have a discussion down in the comment section about the game and what you guys think for Game 7. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and hit that subscribe button, and peace out.